welcome back to another video, and I have my Kestis minifigure custom, and the past month I've been on a huge roll in terms of making LEGO custom minifigures. I just made Heath Ledger's Joker today. On Friday I made Bane's from The Dark Knight Rises. I also made the Terminator and Alexander Hamilton. So I've been on a huge minifigure customizing roll, and it's about time I start catching up on these figures because I have about 10-11 customs that I just still have never made a video on. So this is a Cal Kestis, and last year, about the time Jedi Fallen Order launched, I did make a video with my friend, the Music Man Reviewer, and we compared our custom Cal Kestises. His was a lot better than mine at the time, but I was still learning, and I was somewhat newer into the LEGO customizing field, and I've gotten a lot better. And I would say in about late spring of this year, I went at my Cal again, and I still maintained the base and everything and a few other parts from my old Cal Kestis, but I just improved it a lot more with my new skills, and I think it really paid off. It just looks a lot better now, and now it's outdated once again because I've gotten a lot better since that period of time. The lightsaber has not changed, but I'll still show it because not a lot of you have seen it. So what I did is I had the bucket hilt piece front. You probably know what it is, and I painted those silver and super glues on those onto the side, and then I painted the bottom of this black to match the likeliness of Cal Kestis' lightsaber. And the head print, I don't know what it's from. Please let me know because I just got it. I don't know how I have it, but I just have it. And I have no idea what it was, but I'm really bad at painting faces, especially when it's like stuff like this. Like with like my Joker and stuff, like that was kind of easier because there's like white paint. I don't really my new light tan paint like this. It's somewhat okay, but it's not like Legos. But I also made the hair a little bit darker by adding a new color of orange. I mixed a lot of brown into it, more so than my old one, and I think it looks really good as well. You can kind of see what that looks like. Similar to this color, but a little bit darker, once again. And there is a second face, but I don't really think it looks like Cameron Monaghan at all. And then I also used this Clone Wars pauldron piece, and I just thought it looked really good. It also keeps this trench coat in a bit more as well. And I have like this navy blue paint, and I think it looks really nice. It looks a bit different on when you're painting on electrical tape, but on like a regular plastic it looks a lot shinier. So that's why it's a bit different, but it's the same paint. I also used last Cal I had a yellowish color, and this time I mixed a bit of orange with it, and I think that looks a lot better as well. These straps are a bit better and more accurate, and I would say, and I did end up including those canisters. You could see I painted the orange all the way around. I like to keep the consistency with my custom minifigures. And this is of course what the top looks like. Some of the paint started scratching off when I was moving my Cal head around, and when we moved that's what the trench coat looks like. And I also have this a little bit longer than on this side because it's actually accurate. And let's remove the trench coat here. And that's what the torso looks like underneath. And this is what was lacking from my Cal from last year. It was the torso. I didn't really have too much. I just had that vest part on, and then I had that around. And the vest is also made up of electrical tape, believe it or not. You could kind of tell a bit more from the back, but somehow I got that to work, so I'm very surprised, at least with that. And then this is what the full trench coat looks like. You once again used electrical tape, and I think it looks really good as well. This is what his arm looks like. There's a bit of brown here. There's some marking that was supposed to be brown. I have kind of like sleeves cut out here because there is some exposed skin there, and then he also has this kind of brown strap around his wrist. On the other arm, it's the same, kind of thing, but instead he has a gauntlet on, and I think that looks really good as well. He has these kind of like two little tick marks over there. Don't know what that means, but I think it looks pretty cool. And then there's that kind of brown patch there, and then of course over the course of a few months the paint started to scratch off in the inside of the hand. So I don't recommend painting the inside of the hand at all. Once again, he has the same strap that is on his trench coat, same general thing. It's a bit, of course, it's not 100% the same, but it's very close to that. he has kind of this white pouch area, and yes, this does look kind of bad. So I at least admit that I think it's not that great. He has 2 pouches in the back, and of course this little orange canister, which I believe is some sort of life support system with like food and stuff for him. And his boots as well. I kind of made this a little bit scratched up because, of course, he's running around throughout the game and everything. And obviously, you know, if you run around, your pants are going to get kind of muddy. So, and kind of torn up, and his painting's going to fade and stuff. So, and then I also painted his boots or whatever, and I think those look really good as well. The back of the torso, I didn't really cover that, but he has 2 brown straps. Not the best work. I'm able to paint a lot straighter, and I know what to do when it's a bit uneven now, but once again, this is an older figure, and I've definitely improved since then. And then he also has some straps and stuff, so I wouldn't say this is my best figure, but I've definitely put a lot of time into it compared to my other figures. This is probably the figure that took me the longest to make, just because I've made multiple versions of it, correcting it. I don't think I'm going to make any other versions of this unless my skills become god tier like MGF or Legomatic 9. And so, yeah, that is it for this video, guys. If you are a new subscriber, which a lot of you probably are, I have a Discord in the description below, along with my Twitter, which I hardly ever go on because I just don't like Twitter anymore. Everyone's on there is toxic as crap. And then Instagram, of course, and my Instagram is it's on the road to 200. So, yeah, thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.